The address is CBS.
Happy to meet someone.
Name?
Payne and the... McKinnon. Jake McKinnon. And do me a favor, hook us up a table in the back. Something private.
This is exactly what I had in mind. Practically have the place to ourselves. Party of two, Dr. Harris.
Right this way?
I was hoping we could sit a little closer to the Christmas tree.
What is with you and Christmas trees?
It brings out the romantic in me. It's perfect, thanks.
Oh.
What?
You know what? I forgot to tell Cheryl to give Hope those vitamin supplements, honey. You know what? I gotta go call her, okay? Just take a minute.
All right, everybody. Excuse me, are you Wendy, the lady I spoke with on the phone?
Everything's been arranged, Mr. Harris. Your fiance's in for quite a surprise. I took care of it personally.
Great, appreciate that. This is a special night for us. I want everything to be perfect. Hey, wait, who are you rushing off to?
Later, man.
No, wait, listen.
I need you to do me a big favor.
Daisy, I've been dying to hear from you. I can't stand not being able to call. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Come on, I know you better.
I don't know. We made up, didn't we?
I thought we had.
I just can't stop thinking about how everything was going so great, and then, wham, you ended it.
Look, I told you.
I know what you said, but that's not the real reason, is it?
What do you mean?
I know the truth, Christopher. I know why you broke up with me.
You just missed Kim. She had some errands she wanted to run.
Oh. Hey, Graham. It's nice of you to stop by.
Oh, where else would I be at a time like this? I'm just sorry I missed the tree trimming.
Well, what do you think of our efforts? Casey, of course, supervised the ornament placement.
Casey, it's lovely. It's truly beautiful. Now, it really is bigger, though, than the one we had last year, isn't it?
I guess. Hey, Case, you want to show Graham that box of old toys we just found, you know?
Hey, that's a great idea. I think some of those toys were Bob's in his childhood.
You say that as though that they were unearthed in a pyramid or maybe a Stonehenge.
Let's go find that box.
I've been sitting glued to the newscast, hoping that this whole ordeal will be over and settled happily.
Well, it's tough on the boys. They don't know whether Margo's going to be here for Christmas or in a prison cell.
We have to have faith. The verdict has got to be not guilty, and Tom and Margo will come waltzing through that door for an early Christmas celebration.
That's a wonderful thought, Mom. I just hope it comes true.
Have you heard from Tom?
He called a few minutes ago. He's trying to find something, anything, that will help Margo.
We are not giving up, and I promise you we're going to keep fighting. Jack and I have combed this entire room, and we did not find anything in the plant.
I know, but I know what I saw. It was hazy, but it was definitely a woman's hands digging in a potted plant and burying what could be a key piece of evidence. Now, I don't know if it was the drugs that Allie gave me or maybe it was the listening device that I had planted before, but I just need to see. It's gone.
What, Margo?
There was a big potted plant right here.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, but it's gone. Somebody took it.
Looks like somebody's one step ahead of us.
The killer.
The woman who's still covering her tracks.
I was sitting in court when Lisa got your call. She couldn't help but blurt out that you were at the Lakeview.
So you came running over here?
Yeah, I want to help you look for evidence. And honestly, I would rather be here than there.
Tom,
Yeah, what?
You're thinking of someone specific, aren't you? Who?
Well, it could be any number of people. But you are the only person who can identify who was in that room that night.
Room. This room, the smell, the feel of it, everything is so much like that night.
Then just stay with that, because the more memories, the more help. Just try and relax. Just let everything come to you. Margo, what is it? Do you remember something? Anything at all?
She's crying.
Who?
A woman that was here in the room that night. I can hear her sobbing.
This old mop makes me shake.
That old vacuum makes me ache. Plain old sprays can smear around.
This box rocks the radical new Swiffer Sweeper, so simple to assemble.
Swiffer now sliding, sweeping and a gliding. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
Swiffer cloths use electrostatic action and lift and lock pockets to attract and trap all kinds of stuff with no residue. When you're done, just toss it.
Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
When Swiffer's the one, consider it done. It makes a perfect holiday gift.
Mom's always saying use your imagination. He invented it, so let's go.
We've blended Jif to make chocolate silk, apple cinnamon, and berry blend.
How about a pretzel stick? Bagel chips. Look at all this fruit. Check this out. Oh, yeah.
They'll take it from there.
What you got, Kenneth? Jam, cracker, berry blend, banana, chip sandwich. Nice. Oh, hi, Mrs. Londo.
Jif smooth sensations. Whatever they're with, they're sensational.
Mom, we got this out. Want to bite on my sandwich?
All right, kid. Here we go. 10-9. What do you got? What do you got? Yeah, yeah. All right, come on, come on.
What would you do if someone you loved had a heart attack?
Yeah.
Did you know it's now been proven that the same Bear aspirin you have in your bag for muscle aches may actually help stop you from dying if you take it during a heart attack?
Downtown. Lucky shot.
Can your pain reliever do that? Talk to your doctor now.
Next time I'll go easier on you.
Bear, powerful pain relief and so much more.
So, you know I would never do anything to hurt you, but I did. Look, if you could just give me a chance to explain, I'll...
You know what? You don't have to. I get it, okay?
You do?
Yeah, it's because of me. It's my own fault that you broke up with me because of what I did.
Your fault? What are you talking...
Just stop, okay? No more lies. It's all my fault. I was pretending to be this fantasy girl, this big mystery. And you caught on that I was lying about who I am and everything. And it was a major turnoff. And that's why you dumped me.
No, it was nothing like that.
You mean it?
Yeah. Stop this nonsense right now.
Well, first I have to tell you everything. All of it. Truth.
Okay.
Okay. Well, my name's not Daisy. I made it up. I stole it, actually.
Oh, from Gatsby, your favorite novel. You told me about that the first time we met.
Well, I wasn't supposed to be in Oakdale that night. And I didn't want you dropping my real name off to anybody, so... When you asked who I was, Daisy Buchanan was the first thing that popped into my head. And I just kind of got stuck with it. The whole thing just sort of snowballed.
Yeah, I know how that can be.
I couldn't get out of it. And the more I was Daisy, the more I had to be Daisy. And she became like this monster. And just got really, really scared of being found out. And
what?
I was really scared of letting you down. Turning into this ordinary pumpkin again.
Come on. Nothing about you is ordinary. So does, Cinderella have a name?
Abigail. Abigail Williams.
Abigail Williams. That's a nice ring to it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, really? I mean, it's better than Daisy. And it doesn't matter. I wouldn't care what your name was. I mean, Daisy, Tracy, Maisie, Brunhilde. Doesn't matter. I mean, what matters is who you are. And I like who you are.
I just don't want any more secrets between us. Ever. I just want to tell you everything. Okay?
Okay. I'm all ears.
Well, you know how I told you I had these relatives/guardians in Oakdale? Well, they're my birth parents. I was adopted.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you know, maybe you even heard of my biological mother. She's kind of famous. She's on TV. Molly Conlon.
Yeah, I think I've heard of her.
Oh, isn't she incredibly cool?
Hey, wait a second. We had an appointment.
Had. Past tense, right? I gotta go.
It's not like I'm late or anything. You haven't exactly been cooling your heel. Dr. Ben Harris, so?
So nothing. We can't do business in here.
No, you wait up.
That sounds great. We'll start with that. Okay.
Start with what?
Lisa's eggnog, secret recipe, you know, that's, Art orders 2. So, how's Hope?
Oh, Hope's good. She's wowing Cheryl with the 2 new words she learned today. Oh, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute, Ben Harris.
What?
Oh, come on, don't give me that what with that innocent smile. You weren't just talking to that hostess about eggnog, were you?
Maybe, maybe not. You know.
See, I know you, and your face is way too honest. I guess it comes from being a church deacon. So what have you got up your sleeve? What is it?
Just making you the happiest woman on earth. Or at least in all of Oakdale. At least I hope so.
Come on, Margo, stay with it.
I'm trying.
The woman that you hear crying, do you recognize her?
Oh, it's still so hazy. The sobs are muffled. And I can't make out the voice. It's a woman. It's definitely a woman.
Come on, that's good. This is progress.
But I don't recognize her. I don't recognize her voice. I don't know who she is. She's a stranger. I don't know.
Don't you give up on me now. Let's assume that you do know. Let's assume it's somebody from Oakdale, a woman that knew Alex, someone with a conceivable motive to kill him.
Who are the women in Oakdale that Alec knew? There's the VP of marketing. There's his accountant. There's his... Oh, there were so many women that worked at Wallace Enterprises. His business associates. There was Lisa. There was Julia Lindsay. There was, oh, who else was on the staff of the Argus?
Yeah, the Argus.
Okay, there was Lisa. There's Emily. There's... Emily. Oh, my God, Tom, you don't think... You're not disagreeing with me, Tom. Do you think that it could be Emily?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This delicious green bean casserole is not the only way to enjoy French's French fried onions. Even standard spuds become a savory side dish.
the head of his cooking class.
Smile, you've got friendship.
For itchy patches of dry winter skin, moisturizers can't always cut it. Try Cortisone 10 Plus.
Among these, only Cortisone 10 Plus has 10 moisturizers, plus the power of Cortisone 10 to stop itch and help heal.
Try Cortisone 10 Plus.
Have a great idea? Expand on it. Introducing an all-new Kotex Light Days, the leading liner now with 20% extra coverage, so you're extra protected, extra comfortable. You've got it together with Kotex.
When you shop JCPenney online this season, it opens up a whole new world with 200,000 holiday gifts to choose from. So whether you shop us online, by catalog, or in-store, you'll discover a world of difference at JCPenney.
Where will you be when your grandson gets his first taste of the ocean? When man walks on Mars? When your children want to discover their heritage? Life is filled with moments you don't want to miss. That's why if you have high cholesterol and heart disease, you should know about Zocor. Zocor is proven to help save lives by reducing the risk of a heart attack. So where will you be tomorrow? That could depend on what you do today. When diet and exercise aren't enough, talk to your doctor about adding Zocor. Zocor is a prescription medication and is not right for everyone, including women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant, or people with liver problems. Your doctor may do blood tests to check for liver problems, because serious side effects can result. Tell your doctor about any muscle pain or weakness you experience while on Zocor, and about any medicines you are taking. For more information, talk to your doctor or call. Zocor, it's your future. Be there.
Heartwarming, powerful.
We are angels.
Celebrate the holidays with America's favorite drama.
Your heart will find peace.
Touched by an Angel, CBS Sunday.
You really think that Emily killed Alec?
I don't have any proof, but Jack and I are working on it.
Jack? Jack suspects her as well?
Well, some of the pieces fit. Starting with the fact that she's still so obsessed with me.
Oh, but she could kill Alec in cold blood just to get me out of the way, just to get to you?
I know it sounds way out, even for Emily.
Well, Emily's been known to be way out there.
But you know what? It tracks. Considering how desperately she's trying to keep me involved with her.
Boy, this is her way of eliminating the competition.
Yeah, but it makes sense. When she found out that you and Alec were no longer together, you became an obstacle, something between Emily and me. Didn't you find it convenient that Jessica just overheard her talking about your love letter to Alec?
Well, she certainly has been there every step of the way, ever since I've been arrested. She's got motive. Oh, where's our hard evidence?
Well, the police took a statement from a room service waiter in the Chicago hotel that you stayed in.
The Regency, Chicago Regency, where Alec...
He says that a blonde woman had champagne delivered to your room that night. Now, how about the night you got stuck up at Alec's cabin?
Because somebody put sand in my gas tank to make sure that I couldn't get back home.
Right, well, she couldn't tell me quick enough that you had spent the night with Alec. Now, listen to me. Jack and I went over the surveillance tapes for the elevator in this hotel in the Lakeview. And that night that Alec was killed, a woman, fitting Emily's description, got out of the elevator on this floor.
Well, did you see her face?
No, she was wearing a scarf. But she was the same size, and the shoes she were wearing were Emily's type, and the footsteps were fast, and they could have made that tapping sound that you heard that night.
The crying, honey. What about the crying? The woman's crying.
Yeah, well, what about her?
It just didn't sound like Emily. I mean, a vicious cackling, yes, but sobbing, no.
Hi, I'm Kelly Sherman, the housekeeping supervisor.
Hi, I'm Tom Hughes, my wife, Margo.
Mrs. Grimaldi's son?
That's correct.
Well, you were asking about a plant.
Yes, wasn't there a potted plant, another one here in this room?
Oh, sure. A tall, huge,
Yeah.
like a tree,
Yeah.
but in a large pot.
Yeah.
Temperamental thing.
Can you tell us what happened to that?
Oh, well, our assistant manager has a green thumb. He's devoted to reviving plants, so they get recycled. I'll have someone check on it and send it right up. And I'm sorry about your troubles with the trial and all.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, that is it. I'm sick of being a victim. It's time I started thinking like a cop again.
be my guests.
Okay, so let's say, yes, Emily did come in here after I was drugged, and she did kill Alec. But we both know that Emily is not a cold-blooded murderer. So say she panicked, and she began to weep because she knew she'd be caught. And then she had to hide the incriminating evidence, so why not put it in the potted plant?
Now that sounds like a plausible scenario to me.
Yeah. So, my God, please let that plant still be here.
Hey, Grandpa.
Hello.
Hey, Grandpa.
Hello, John. No, thank you.
Paper chains, Lisa, that was inspired.
Casey hates doing that. Margo makes him do it every year.
Oh, well, busy hands, calm, quiet mind, you know.
I've been sitting by the telephone all afternoon waiting for the verdict to come in, and I'm about ready to jump out of my skin.
Oh, so are we all, John.
Yeah. I keep thinking the jury won't want to be sequestered over the holidays. But if they come in with bad news, it's going to be a hell of a Christmas for these kids here.
We're all worried about that, John.
Well, we just have to do what we can just to make Christmas as Christmassy as possible for the children's sake.
Yeah, Kim is out ordering some food and getting some extra things for Christmas, and we'll take over Christmas duties if need be. How are the boys getting on? Well, Adam's playing tough guy.
Keeping a stiff upper lip for his brother.
Casey?
Oh, well, Casey only has his heart set on one thing and one thing only. What he wants most this Christmas is for his mother to be set free.
And then she had, like, this total career shift, and now she's back on TV, doing real news, you know, not that tabloid stuff. I guess Molly used to be kind of wild, but she's got it together now. I mean, you should see all the fan mail she gets. People love her. I can't believe I'm really her daughter.
Well, what about you? Let's talk about you. I want to hear more about your life.
Well, I'm from Smithfield.
Smithfield? No way, that's... we used to play them in lacrosse. That's close by.
Huh. Well, Oakdale's like L.A. compared to where I grew up.
Amazing.
What?
I don't know. After high school, I just was in such a hurry to get out of here. I went straight to New York, and I was looking for something. I guess I wanted to connect with someone. And all this time, you were just a few towns away. I guess it's good I came back, huh?
Well, I know what you mean by searching for something. I mean, that's how I felt all my whole life. Ever since I found out that I was adopted, I've always wondered what my birth parents were like.
Yeah, that must have been weird just knowing they're out there somewhere.
Yeah, but it's kind of gotten intense the past year. I'd, like, pass people on the street, and I'd look at them to try to find, I don't know, some type of connection of some sort. I just couldn't stop thinking about them. Oh, especially my biological mother. I used to always wonder what she looked like, if we had the same eyes, or if she was pretty. But then I met Molly, and she's the most beautiful woman I have ever met. She, like, defines beauty. She's amazing looking, don't you think?
Yeah, so's her daughter. So, you met your biological father, too, right?
Oh, yeah, that's who I'm living with. He and his wife are really cool. Holden and I just kind of hit it off. And his wife's so nice.
Holden and Lily Snyder, right?
Yeah, it's wild. Holden and I kind of, you know, bonded in a way. I've always dreamed about being on the Olympic equestrian team.
Oh, that's so great. I'd cheer you on. I'd be your biggest fan.
Oh, horses are like my life. Well, they used to be until...
Until when?
Until I met you. Well, Holden and I ride trails every morning. But it's amazing how he finds time because he's got this high-powered job at WOK. And Molly works there too, which is great because then when I go to the studio, I can see them both.
2 for 1.
Oh, did I tell you how funny Molly is? She has the best sense of humor. You know, she's more like a new cool friend than a parent.
Yeah?
Yeah. She doesn't treat me like a kid at all. She doesn't talk down to me. You know, she tells me stuff.
Like what?
Well, just stuff about her life, you know, kind of like her column, but the uncensored version.
Censored.
Yeah, her love life's like an open book. But she's been kind of bummed lately. You know, being single again. Some guy dumped her. I mean, what a wacko. Molly is so talented and smart. What kind of loser would dump her?
Abigail.
Well, you'll see what I mean when you meet her.
I can't.
Christopher, I thought tonight that we could maybe...
You're not the only one who has some secrets. I need to tell you the real reason why I can't meet your parents.
There's a small window in the life of baby vegetables when they're extra sweet and tender. And at Bird's Eye, that's exactly when we pick them. Bird's Eye baby vegetables bring a little to your table.
Just because other cleaners are blue like Windex doesn't mean they can clean glass like Windex. Windex with Ammonia D leaves a beautiful streak-free shine just about anyone can appreciate. Windex, best on glass.
All the way to the corner, girl, you do a little do-si-do.
Imagine calling a dance without worrying about your dentures slipping. Thanks to the all-day hold of Super Polygrip, I can laugh and smile and take a healthy bite out of life.
Giving your kid cold medicine can be... But now there's delicious soft chews tablets from Triaminic that dissolve magically in an instant. Easy to give, easy to take soft chews come in 3 delicious formulas for the right relief without the struggle.
Better? Yeah.
Americans love food. Always have, always will. It's part of our culture. You can't go anywhere without being reminded, excited, or enticed by a variety of things to eat. It's no wonder so many Americans are considerably overweight. But if you're serious about losing weight and willing to make the effort to change your diet, Zenical can help. Zenical is the only prescription fat blocker. It actually blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat from ever being digested. So if you avoid temptation and start eating reduced calorie meals, Zenical can help you lose weight. And that's pretty enticing too. So if you're considerably overweight, at least 30 pounds, depending on height, ask your doctor for more information.
Since Zenical blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat, you may experience gas with oily discharge, increased bowel movements, an urgent need to have them, and an inability to control them, particularly after meals containing more fat than recommended. Zenical shouldn't be taken if you are pregnant, nursing, have food absorption problems, reduce bile flow, or taking cyclosporin. Zenical reduces the absorption of some vitamins. Therefore, a daily multivitamin is recommended.
A moment of forbidden passion.
Nobody has to know anything.
Could last forever.
You did turn off the camera, right?
Now she's desperate to keep their secret.
It's a videotape. I need to find it right away.
But it may be too late.
My. So that's how they kept warm.
Guiding light.
What happens next is everything.
'Tis the season for computer hackers. The vicious viruses they're spreading tonight.
CBS Saturday. The guy who knows the future has 9 minutes to save his best friend's life. All new early edition. CBS Saturday.
It's time I told you who I really am.
Your last name is Hughes. I know that.
Christopher Hughes, son of Dr. Robert Hughes, Chief of Staff of Oakdale Memorial. He's married to my mom, Kim Hughes.
Oh, Kim's your mom. Hey, our moms work together.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call it that.
But she's Molly's boss.
Well, for the time being, Holden is. He hired Molly to do the news after my mom had fired her from her last job.
Why?
It's complicated. Just, let's say our moms aren't going to be doing lunch anytime soon. But WOAK isn't the only reason your mom's connected to the Hughes clan.
What do you mean?
She was engaged to my brother Andy.
Molly? My Molly?
Yeah, and when they broke up, it was a huge blowout, and it was really dramatic, and now Molly doesn't like my family.
Why?
Well, because they hated her for breaking off the engagement. Believe me, your mom is not going to want us to go out.
Just because of your last name?
You ever heard of the Montagues and the Capulets?
Yeah, but that just doesn't seem like the Molly I know.
Well, maybe you don't know her as well as you think you do.
Yeah, well, you've got it all wrong. Maybe you don't know her. You're making her sound so judgmental, and she's
With
not.
me, she is. Or with my family. Listen, Daisy. I mean, Abigail. Trust me on this. There's too much baggage.
Solution. I'll get Holden to convince her you're okay.
No, we have to keep this a secret.
Face it, Ben Harris, you are no good at keeping secrets. Because you get this great big old Cheshire cat grin on your face
I do not.
Yes, you do. Wait, there it is right there. See, straight out of Alice in Wonderland.
Look, I propose a toast.
Okay.
To an enchanted Christmas.
Oh, enchanted. I like the sound of that. Give it up. Come on, give it up.
You know, this tree is a special tree.
Honey, it's a Christmas tree and the world is full of it.
No, not like this one. This one is magical.
Magical, huh?
Yes, it is. It makes all of your dreams come true. And I bet one of those boxes even has your name on it.
No way.
You know, guess what? Check it out.
All right, let's see. I cannot imagine what this is.
Well, we'll have to open it and see.
You're cordially invited to attend the wedding of Miss Denise Maynard and Dr. Benjamin Harris at the Milltown Baptist Church. Reception to follow at the Lakeview Hotel. Oh, my God, honey, you already planned it? At the Lakeview? You must be confusing me with somebody else because I'm not a princess.
Hey.
Wow.
You are to me. You know, I want you to have the wedding that every little princess dreams about, you know? The white gown, 8-tiered cake, all the trimmings. Look, listen to me. You created a beautiful life for yourself and for Hope. You proved your independence, and I just want you to let me give this to you. Please.
Somebody in there you didn't want to see, or is it the other way around?
You drop this interrogation. I'm not your next story.
Occupational hazard.
What do you want from me?
Listen, I need your connection. I need you to do some intelligence work for me.
Yeah, well, you've got the wrong guy. Dealing with you proves I'm anything but intelligent.
Just put out to your associates that I'm willing to pay big bucks for some information.
And what kind of information are we talking about this time?
I need to know about the dead man in town that nobody's mourning. I need to know if there's any rumors about Wallace's death, or any information that you can find out about the so-called death of Victoria Hudson McKinnon.
So-called?
You heard me.
Man really loved his wife.
Loves. Present tense. Now listen to me. Somebody knows about Lucinda Walsh's jet going down, and you, my friend, are the guy who can find him.
Your timing's bad. I've decided to move on. I'm gonna take my little stash and get out while the getting's good. You're on your own.
Wrong. You owe me big time.
Thank you so much. You've been a huge help.
Oh, no trouble at all. Would you be able to put in a nice word for me with Mrs. Grimaldi?
I'd be able to do that, Kelly.
No, thank you.
Sure. Okay. Shall we?
Wait.
I'm just gonna pick it up, all right? I got it. It'll come.
There's nothing here. I know what I saw. I know I saw a woman's hands digging through the dirt, and there's nothing. Back to square one.
We're gonna find it. Just not here.
But we're running out of time. My life is in the jury's hands. It's nothing. Look, we don't have any evidence on our side. And we both know that Emily's not a professional killer.
I wouldn't put anything past Emily Stewart.
Tom. Why? I mean, why would she murder Alec Wallace just to get to you? To keep me away from you, to keep me away from the boys. She's a mother herself. How could she do that? How... The boys, Adam, Casey. We gotta give Adam and Casey a call. Let's check in and see if they're okay.
didn't turn this on. We left the courthouse, and we got a message. Oh, it's Jack. He wants us to meet him at the house right away.
Well, why? What's up?
He's got some news about Emily.
Great.
You're starting to think like a cop. Don't give up.
Here's your regular homepage. Here's i1.com. It's free. You use it like Yahoo, Lycos, or other search engines. Only i1.com gives away $10,000 every day, $1 million a month, and $10 million on tax day. Which one would you choose?
$10 million with no strings attached?
Yep.
It's a good thing she didn't know about this last year.
Introducing i1.com. Why wouldn't you?
Don't spill the beans, don't break the ice. Ants in the pants and cootie. Don't spill the beans, don't break the ice. Ants in the pants and cootie. Easy games to play. Oh, games for every day.
Cooties are cool. Kids know and love all these cootie games. Why? Because they're
Fast, fun, easy to play, silly.
so no matter which ones you get, they're all winners.
Don't spill the beans, don't break the ice. Ants in the pants and cootie.
Cootie games, big fun for little kids.
People are talking about the great taste of Vlasic pickles like never before.
Here, my dear, try a Vlasic pickle.
Why, thank you, dear.
Now that's the best tasting pickle I ever heard.
Hey, Jimmy, want to trade? Sure. Want a Vlasic pickle? Okay. Now that's the best tasting pickle I ever had.
Vlasic pickles. Try them and you might say...
今まで耳にした中でも最も美味しいピックルであります。
To capture your New Year's kiss. Save up to $12 now on select Polaroid cameras and film. Save now before December 31st.
Tonight, it's a recipe for holiday fun with Cars and the Kids.
Turkey stuffed with Jell-O.
It's an all-new.
Kids say they don't understand.
Then, how will you react when the Y2K bug strikes? And someone wants your deli meats for their finger treats. Smile. It's an all-new candid camera after Kids Say. CBS tonight.
Hi, I'm Ann Martin.
And I'm Jonathan Elias.
It's not too late to be somebody's Santa.
Wednesday from 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m., stop by Universal Studios City Walk and drop off a new unwrapped toy, the CBS 2 Giving Tree and Toy Drive.
When you call Empire Carpet and shop at home, you're not paying for carpet store overhead. Empire's warehouse pricing always saves you money. We'll bring samples right to your home. We'll install next day, and now during our introductory sale, you'll save 50% on our warehouse full of brand-name carpets, but you won't make a monthly payment till 2001. Don't go to a carpet store and pay too much for carpet. Call Empire. Shop at home and save.
800-588-2300 Empire.
CBS Tonight, the show that's fascinating America, is back.
My husband passed away 10 months ago.
Michael Wiseman was killed in a tragic accident, but the government kept his brain alive.
Dr. Morris builds an artificial man.
And now, will their secret be exposed?
Want to see where your husband's lived since he died?
All new Now and Again. Then,
That is a 71 CUDA.
when Don's car gets tagged, he loses more than his head.
You got no proof. I got no hood.
All new Nash after Now and Again, CBS Tonight.
5 more days to the CBS 2 Toy Drive drop-off.
Robert Urich, Meredith Baxter. Miracle on the 17th Green, CBS Sunday.
So what do you think about a winter wedding?
I would love it.
Okay, I spoke with Lisa. There's some openings at the Lakeview. All you need to do is pick a date.
But you got people coming in, right? You know what, maybe we should talk to your mom first, and, I mean, I'm sure she wants to be there and watch her boy walk down the aisle.
Oh, yeah. She's definitely flying in from San Diego.
So anybody else?
No, just Mom.
Well, I guess we don't have much family, do we?
Hey, we are starting our own family. All right?
This meeting is over.
Favor, Isaac, a favor. A favor is all I'm asking you.
Why should I?
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking about the $100,000 in bearer bonds I gave you when I found them in Wallace's storage space.
You act like those bonds put me in your back pocket. Nobody buys me.
I am asking you for a favor. Now, come on, man. You gotta help me out here. Nobody would stand out in the cold like this except for a friend.
I don't do friends. I travel solo. Always have, always will.
Not this time, tough guy. You got me whether you like it or not.
So you want info on Wallace?
And?
Proof that he did something to your wife. I'll make some calls, but I'm not promising anything.
That's all I'm asking. Oh, we cool?
No, I'm cool. You aren't even close. And as for we, I don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the courthouse at Rick and Wallace. Be out any minute.
Hey.
Mom! Hey! Hi.
Anything new?
No news yet, no.
And what about the fishing expedition?
No new leads.
Oh, good to be home. It's so Christmassy here.
Wow, look at this tree. Did you guys do this?
Yeah, he did.
It's awesome.
I'm just scared, John. It doesn't look good. I don't want the boys to know, though. Lisa, I know I made a lot of mistakes, but the one thing I know for sure, I did not kill Alec Wallace. Margo, I know this has been such a difficult time for you.
But the important thing is you're here, we're all here together, and most of all, you are with Tom again, and that's all that counts.
Thanks. Woo! Look at this tree. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Grandpa bought it, actually.
I know how much you liked blue spruce.
It's great. It just fills the whole house with a beautiful smell.
I'll get it. Hi. Hi, everybody.
You know what? We're gonna go out and talk to Jack for just a minute. Be right back.
Well, brace yourself. How about Emily? I've got good news and bad news.
Mom, kids asked Mr. Reach for a fun, battery-powered toothbrush just for them. So here's Reach Power Brush. Jimmy asks,
Make it powered.
well, Jimmy, it's a power brush.
Cool color.
You bet, Sally. And this squiggly angled neck is the fun way to get those back teeth clean. Reach Power Brush attacks plaque in hard-to-reach places to help kids fight cavities.
Reach Power Brush. Don't just brush, reach.
Can't catch me!
The rush is on to go see the movie Stuart Little, only in theaters. And to get behind the wheel of outrageous remote-controlled cars, only at Radio Shack. Wheel-spinning action, high-flying jumps, zigzagging excitement that'll drive kids wild. And Radio Shack's the only place you'll find the Stuart Little Roadster. Online or in the store, get in, get out, get what you want at Radio Shack.
Today, millions of people are living fuller lives, free to go and do whatever they please, whenever they please. All because of the extra protection they get from Depend. Leading store brands are 50% more likely to leak than Depend. So get Depend and get all the confidence you need to live life to the fullest.
Get all you want out of life with Depend.
Hey, did I grow yet? Am I taller? Nope. Are you sure? Mm-hmm. I better eat some more Kix.
Now Kix is a good source of calcium, as much calcium as the milk you pour on it. Kids need all they can get during the years when pediatricians say bones grow the most.
Anything now? I think a couple of centimeters. I thought so.
Kix, with more calcium than any leading kid cereal. Kid tested, mother approved.
You weren't there when Molly and my brother were together. I mean, no one in our families are gonna buy this. It'll never work. Oh, I forgot. Get you a Christmas present.
You got me a gift? Tender is the night. Christopher.
I got it after that first date. I looked for you, but I couldn't find you. I guess you went back to Smithfield.
I'll never forget that night. Riding in your cab. I got to invent myself. I could be Daisy. I liked that. But I can't be Daisy anymore.
But you'll always be Daisy to me. I'll never forget. Here.
To my Daisy.
My very own Daisy Buchanan. I'll never forget her or that night. I don't see why anything has to change. I mean, we can keep meeting like this. Christopher and Daisy. Just keep the rest of the world out.
You know, nothing means more to me than being with you. But I just can't keep this a secret anymore.
So what about the fingerprints on the spoon?
They were partially smudged, which makes sense if the woman held the spoon like this.
Well, she could use it as a trowel to bury the evidence.
Unfortunately, the prints weren't Emily's or yours.
So whose were they?
We haven't been able to find a match.
Well, what is the good news, Jack?
Your theory? We've got proof Emily was stalking you and Alec. A cop showed a picture of Emily to a room service waiter at the Chicago Regency Hotel. The waiter positively ID'd her. She was there the whole time you and Alec were. She's the one who sent the champagne.
She went all the way to Chicago to get the goods on Alec and me?
Well, that's definitely the behavior of...
Yeah, well, we gotta get into her house. See what we got.
Yeah, there might be evidence at Susan's house.
Or maybe on the grounds.
Well, or those shoes. They make the noise that you remember hearing, and maybe they have some residual dirt on them or carpet fibers from Alec's suite.
So what about the scarf, Jack, that we saw in the videotape that the woman that got off the elevator was wearing?
We'll check that out, too, but right now, let's just keep this between us.
Yeah, I probably have a better chance getting into Emily's if she doesn't know what we're doing.
You know, Emily is paranoid. She's really unstable. I think it's best if we don't tip her off that we're suspicious.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks.
Jury's back. Okay, I can do this. I can handle this. Here. You just... I just really need to be strong for Adam and Casey, okay?
You are. You're the strongest woman I know.
Hey! Good news. The jury's back. Waiting game's over.
That means that they found out you didn't do it? That's what that means, right? You're innocent?
That means that your dad and I are gonna go to the courthouse, and you guys are gonna stay and hang out with Graham, if that's okay.
Sure it is. We'll have a grand time.
Good.
We might even redecorate the whole Christmas tree. How about that?
You'll be back by dinner, I know.
Yeah, you hold that thought.
Guess what? It's not Christmas vacation yet, so I know that you guys have homework to do, so you scoot, okay? Come on. Casey, do what I say. You know that I'm counting on you to be strong. You know that.
Don't worry about Casey. I got him covered, okay?
My little banana.
a little Nickelodeon under your tree.
Come on, guys.
With 6 videos your kids can call their own.
Wow.
Take off of those daredevils and diapers, the Rugrats. In 4 fun-filled videos.
Are you kidding?
And jingle their bells with Blue's Clues. Join Steve in 2 videos where kids laugh while they learn. The Rugrats and Blue's Clues on video. Bring them home for some real holiday cheer.
You want to nab it? You want to trap it? There's a better way to know you have it.
One look at new Pledge Grab It Cloth's tighter weave, and you'll see why more dust sticks right to it instead of going through it like Swiffer. So, which cloth do you want to grab?
Dust sticks to it, won't go right through it. Nothing traps like grabbing claws can do it. The only one to grab when you want to grab more.
New Pledge Grab It, Sweeper and Cloths. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
This delicious green bean casserole is not the only way to enjoy French's French fried onions. Even standard spuds become a savory side dish.
At the head of his cooking class.
Smile, you've got French's.
If you don't know what's in their head this holiday season, you can still give them the perfect gift, the JCPenney gift card. Because no matter what they're thinking, it's exactly what they want. The gift card from JCPenney. Give the look.
Where does this school go? Or that firehouse? You tell me. Is it needed in your neighborhood? You say where it belongs by answering Census 2000. Your answers can help decide who gets what, like a job training center or a building for health care. You can answer Census 2000 and get what you need. Or you can leave it blank and get this. Nothing. Census 2000. This is your future. Don't leave it blank.
I've just always wondered what my birth parents were like, and now I know that they're the coolest people, and they've been nothing but generous to me. Holden and Molly, they trust me.
Abigail.
I can't, Christopher. I'm sorry, but I can't keep sneaking around their backs any longer.
They're never gonna let you go out with me.
Whatever it is, they'll get over it. Whatever those bad feelings were, they have nothing to do with us.
I know you think that, but...
I want Christopher Hughes to be part of my life. I can't wait to tell Molly that we're back on. I want Holden and Molly to meet you as soon as possible.
Speaking of family, you know, that's a big part of what this celebration is all about. And, I was wondering how you'd feel about me.
About you what?
Niece, I really want to adopt Hope. Make the 3 of us a real family.
You know, that's probably the most beautiful thing you've ever done for me. You want to be Hope's daddy. Well, I tell you what, Ben Harris, if you make me any happier, I just might have to skip Christmas altogether. Yeah.
Hey, no way, no way. Because this Christmas is gonna be the best Christmas we've ever had. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I'm not playing. The boss man. That's what I said, Wallace. And what's the deal with the lady cop? Did she pull the trigger or not?
All rise.
Mr. Foreman, in the case of the state versus Margo Hughes, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Where will you be when your grandson gets his first taste of the ocean? When man walks on Mars? When your children want to discover their heritage? Life is filled with moments you don't want to miss. That's why if you have high cholesterol and heart disease, you should know about Zocor. Zocor is proven to help save lives by reducing the risk of a heart attack. So where will you be tomorrow? That could depend on what you do today. When diet and exercise aren't enough, talk to your doctor about adding Zocor. Zocor is a prescription medication and is not right for everyone, including women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant, or people with liver problems. Your doctor may do blood tests to check for liver problems, because serious side effects can result. Tell your doctor about any muscle pain or weakness you experience while on Zocor, and about any medicines you are taking. For more information, talk to your doctor or call. Zocor, it's your future. Be there. Sometimes less isn't more. More is more. Sara Lee New York-style cheesecake. Big, classy, creamy, right out of the freezer. Sara Lee, add some delicious to your life.
There's a very small window in the life of baby vegetables when they're extra sweet, extra tender. And at Bird's Eye, that's exactly when we pick them. Bird's Eye baby vegetables. Bring a little wow to your table.
Colgate Total toothpaste is used and recommended by more dental hygienists than any other brand. You have to figure. They know more about toothpaste than you do. Colgate Total. It's toothpaste, only better.
CBS Tonight, the show that's fascinating America, is back.
My husband passed away 10 months ago.
Michael Wiseman was killed in a tragic accident, but the government kept his brain alive.
Dr. Morris builds an artificial man.
And now, will their secret be exposed?
Want to see where your husband's lived since he died?
All new Now and Again. Then,
That is a 71 CUDA.
when Don's car gets tagged, he loses more than his head.
You got no proof. I got no hood.
All new Nash after Now and Again, CBS Tonight.
Okay, let's go.
The verdict is in. Judging Amy is the #1 new drama of the season. A television triumph that's making headlines nationwide and capturing the hearts of millions.
Your daddy is very proud of you.
Amy Brenneman and Tyne Daly star in Judging Amy, CBS Tuesday. Thursday, join NSYNC, Leanne Rimes, and the legendary Stevie Wonder, plus many more, as CBS proudly pays tribute to the families who gave children the ultimate gift of love, a home to call their own.
Doesn't matter if they were adopted. They're my kids.
I felt love.
A home for the holidays, CBS Thursday.
Billy Crystal's daughter, Bo Bridges' son. E.T. meets up with Hollywood, the next generation. Plus, Yoko Ono breaks her silence about her money battle with Julian Lennon and a bewitched Christmas flashback.